So one has to understand that today's message is that we inculcate humility. We should not cheat others. It is easy to cheat, but we should inculcate humility within ourselves as a matter of our own achievement, as our own decoration, as our own beauty, and not just because it's a laborious thing or it is a very hard thing, not like that. It should be achieved with great pleasure and happiness. How do we like to have a bath and to be clean and to be presentable? In the same way, we should try to clean our thoughts. Just by paying attention to them, you can clean them. Thoughts must be made clean. First of all, why have thoughts at all? But even if you have clean and pure thoughts, even if you have to have, don't have thoughts full of arrogance, aggression, or of fear. Some people think that if you have thoughts of fear, it's a very good thing. Oh, I'm frightened. I am afraid. It's impurity. Why should you be afraid? That means you're left with these kinds. There's no need to have any fear of any kind. No need to have any fear of any kind. If you have to have fear, that means there's something wrong with you. If you believe that God is above all, you are a realized soul, and that God is going to look after you, that He is your Father, and that He has opened His gates to you, what is there to be afraid of? Many people think that way, that if you have the fears, you are humble. Humility is different from a frightened person. It's absolutely a different thing. It has nothing to do with humility. So, to be humble is different, and to be frightened is different. For Sahaj Yogis, it is very easy to find out through their vibratory awareness what is fear and what is humility. Because humility will give you vibrations and fear will catch all your left side. So, our purification of our mind comes through certain methods of understanding ourselves. First of the understanding one has to have that we are born in a family, born in a society, born in a so-called religious sect or whatever. So all these fixations have put into us certain amount of impurity, which may give us ego, superego, anything it might be. So to keep it pure and simple is take to water element as much as you can. It helps both. It helps ego, it helps spirit. Take to water element. And that is what Lakshmi is. Lakshmi is the one that gives you the Mahalakshmi Tattva. From the Lakshmi only the Mahalakshmi's principle comes in. And this is after the purification through the Lakshmi process. Christ has said, if you want, I can give you gold bars. You can live with it. But those who love me will only enter into the kingdom of God. And I will eat with them. Means those who are pure only I will eat with them. I will not eat with people who are impure. All the incarnations are aware of it. That they have to be with the pure people and they have to help the pure people. But he so clearly said it, that if you want Lakshmi, you can have it. That's money. But that's not Mahalakshmi. So from Lakshmi to Mahalakshmi state. You have already got your realization, you do not know how much you have got it already. You are already having the Mahalakshmi principle. And what is the Mahalakshmi principle? That's the point. Can I ask this question? What is the Mahalakshmi principle within you?
Desire for the spirit.
Hmm?
Desire for the spirit.
No, but you have a power. You have got Mahalakshmi's powers within you. Do you know that?
Pleasure it gives you.
Hmm?
Pleasure it gives you.
What part?
Pleasure it gives you.
The pleasure.
Yeah,
No.
It's the power of giving realization.
Go ahead, still. You should move. Move. Pleasure is not a power. Pleasure is what you are enjoying. But it you have a power of Mahalakshmi. Huh? What's that?
It's just the sustaining power.
That's no power.
Power of studying the Bible.
Power means you have that power to do something.
Redemption.
The power to spread Sahaja Yoga.
Huh?
The power to spread Sahaja Yoga.
That's the other way. Particular one.
Deep realization.
To evolve.
Huh?
To evolve.
What is it?
To evolve.
But to evolve is your own. Power is what you do to others. The whole thing I told you just now is to purify. You have the power to purify. How do you cure people? By purifying them? Alright? Now just think how you purify others. By talking to others, you can purify them. By touching others, you can purify them. By looking at them, you can purify them. One person who is a realized soul purifies the whole atmosphere. Your atmosphere is purified. Since I have come, it has been warm enough. You purify everything. You purify this light. Do you notice that? You awaken the light. Now what other powers you have?
Raise Kundalini.
Hmm?
Raise Kundalini.
That's a vague thing. See, Kundalini is many powers, many folded. You purify yourself. Others and yourself. Or some more powers are there. Now come here. Let's have it. You all have those powers and you are not aware of them. This is the best part of it. Now, let's have it.
The power to arrange time to suit your mother.
Okay.
The power to arrange
Power over time.
Huh?
Arranging time to suit yourself.
So that's not the power of Mahalakshmi. That's another one I'll tell you. Who does that?
Balance.
Huh?
Balance. Equilibrium, the super
What is it?
So it gives a balance between ego and superego.
No, that's true. That is one of them. But that is Guru power. That is the Guru's power. Balance comes from Guru. You see, Mahalakshmi is water. So now you tell me.
To cleanse.
That's a done now. One cleansing is done. Now what else water does? Huh?
To satisfy.
Now coming to the thought. It quenches the thirst, the spiritual thirst. You can quench the spiritual thirst of people. Tremendous power. Because when you give realization, that the seeking is over. Alright? Then another one. Now come along. What are the powers? Think of the water. Nourishment. Nourish. You give spiritual nourishment to people through your power. Even if you are standing there, you are nourishing others. Then it's a solvent. You dissolve their ego, you dissolve their super ego. All these powers are your own now after realization. Just think of it. What else?
Divinity.
Huh?
Divinity. Divinity.
But that's very vague, because divinity is how to relate it with water people won't understand. So let us put it the other way around. What is it?
To cool down emotions.
What?
To cool down emotions and consciousness.
You become a cool down person. Very good. Very good. You become cool. Cool person. You have a cooling effect. Very good. What else?
You can carry others.
Huh?
You can carry others.
With you. You can very gently. And also drown some of them. Drown into the love, into the ocean. Alright? But you can also push them with 2 running jumps, alright? That also can be done. It has another very great quality, that water permeates into the smallest particle. It goes to the roots and is sucked through the roots. So Mahalakshmi power, you just see the roots of a person. You just know where the problem comes from. Jump. Actually it is the awareness, it's the intelligence in person. Suck the truth part of it, which gets enlightened. And you understand that now where is the problem? And you just go near the root and you are sucked. You can be easily sucked. You permeate. You see, when you are sitting near a person and you tell me, Mother, this is catching at the back, the person doesn't know. You have permeated. Your personality is permeated into that person. He doesn't know. You are permeated into that person. And you are feeling the roots. See, where is the problem? The water is flowing into that being. The divine water is flowing into that being. And the obstruction is felt through that divine water. And you can say that this is catching, that is catching. So the permeating. And the another one is the glistening of the water. Water is glistening. So your skin starts glistening. Your skin becomes very radiant. And the last of all is the reflection. A person who sees you, sees his own reflection, he gets frightened. With me it happens sometimes. And I don't mean anything bad to anyone, but people are unnecessarily frightened of me because they see their reflection. So when they meet you, they see their reflection, they can be very aggressive because they see their reflection. They can be very hard on you because they see their reflection. And if it is clear-cut water, then you see the depth of the person. If you are clear-cut Sahaja-yogis, they feel the depth, clean, and they can see through the spirit shine. These are the qualities of water. Is it enough? The more of that, I would say, especially in my body, the water acts as a buffer to protect the chakra. If I don't have water in the body, then I may have problems. So it acts as a buffer. Also, it suits your epithelial cells, you can say, it suits your linings. You see, If there's no moisture, you feel all these sinus troubles and all that. It suits everyone. And there are other types of powers of water which we know of. That when it comes out of your eyes, it expresses your compassion, your love, your emotions. That's the only thing out of all the elements which expresses emotion. Water power, I mean. Water has other qualities also, which physics people know, hydrostatics. It has the pressure. It has a pressure. And a person who exists like a Sahajogi will definitely put a pressure on others. He will not aggress, but there will be a pressure and pressure. And another person, if he receives it, then he gets the advantage of it. But if he does not receive it, then he feels pressurized and he feels a little bit dominated. Your neighbors, your family people, in the beginning will feel, there's a pressure because the body achieves a kind of a weight. And that's how the Guru Tattva is formed out of it. And if there is salt, that's Guru principle, then the weight is even more. So today, for water, should really know that water is a very holy thing, and in our pujas also we use. Especially this thing signifies the Kundalini. That means the Kundalini is the water jar or the carrier, the Aquarius. And this is the age of the Aquarius. So how important is water? And the water is the carrier of divine love. It's the best carrier. And this is the time of the Aquarius, means the Kundalini is made of divine water. So the whole idea of celebrating today the Lakshmi's Day is to understand that in us she has become a Mahalakshmi. And by that we have so many powers, of which we are not aware. I mean, we do not know also that we are realized souls. Some of us do not know. And that we have those powers within us that we can permeate into others. We can project our personality to others. We can find out what's wrong with them. We can find out about ourselves. We can go into ourselves. We can go into our permeation is like water, is going flowing all the time. And this is a very important thing, that we should be aware of our powers that we have. Then we start respecting ourselves. Then the Raja Lakshmi comes in, and then the Graha Lakshmi comes in, and everything comes with it when we become aware of what we have achieved, of our self-esteem.